first of all, introduce yourself to us, please.
Hi, my name is Miriam and I'm Noor's cousin,
How old are you?
24,
How long have you been living in US?
14 years.
14, since when? When you were 11?
11. Yeah.
Do you remember much about Lebanon?
I mean, yeah, I used to go there, so
You used
I
to
remember
live there for 11 years or no, actually.
5.
Five. You lived five. Ah, you were in US before that too. Okay.
When I came to you,
And where do you live now?
Houston, Texas, y'all.
You don't have to say y'all because you live there.
I'm from Texas. I mean, you can tell the difference.
Anyway, let's move on.
Okay.
Okay, so do your friends know you're Lebanese?
Yeah, I
Do
mean, I
they
tell
ask you, or they just know beforehand that you're Lebanese?
well, they are Arabs mostly, so they don't
So
even know I'm Lebanese. They think I'm white.
they think you're white. Why? Because you
Yeah,
have colored eyes. Is that it?
yeah. So they're
And
like,
blonde
they
hair
thought,
now.
yeah,
I mean, you look pretty white. A lot of Lebanese people also do have colored eyes. That's a lot of people. A
yeah.
lot of people don't know that.
Yep, your mom has colored eyes, so
Yeah, my mom has
I'm
colored eyes. And what ethnicity are they, your friends?
Jordanian, Egyptian, Palestinian. There's Mexicans, white,
Oh, yeah,
everything.
Mexicans, right? Okay.
Other-
Um, and how do they react when they know you're Lebanese?
Do you smoke hookah?
And what do you tell them usually?
No. They're like, oh my God, this is the first Lebanese who doesn't smoke. I'm like, yeah, but that's the first question.
First,
Or like, can you speak
literally,
Arabic? Yeah.
why do they want you to speak
I mean,
Lebanese?
like, even my Arabic friends are like, oh my God, can you speak with the accent? I'm like, okay, عادي. So I'm like, yeah.
Why
إيه
do you
أهلك.
think they want you to speak Lebanese?
They like the accent. I don't know why, but they
Is
like
that
it.
like a, I don't want to say fetish, but I think a lot of Arabs do
Kind of.
love the Lebanese accent. I don't want to say fetish, but
I
for
mean,
some
it's not
reason, a
fetish,
lot of Arabs do
preference.
think Lebanese accent is pretty nice.
I used to not speak it أصلا when I first came here. I thought it was too girly, so I wouldn't speak it in front of my Arabic friend.
Ajay, really? You
Yeah.
think you have Houston vibes?
I think so. We're very nice.
Nice. Yeah, I would say yes, that's true.
Oh, Zanget's behind you.
You get the cat too. Do you get hit on a lot?
Depends. Depends where. I mean, if they're Arabs,
Mhm.
sometimes when they know I'm Lebanese, they like it.
So
Just
once
because,
they know you're Lebanese, they hit on you. Is that it?
yeah, that's it.
I want to add as a personal experience.
Eh?
I do get hit on more when people know I'm Lebanese, especially from Arabs.
Yeah.
And a Jordanian girl told me once that once they know you're Lebanese, you're immediately regarded as superior, not superior, like on a
She was
pedestal.
very cute,
Like
friend. I remember.
yeah, and she was really, I thought she was cuter than me. She was really cute.
Like,
She has very nice eyes, which I didn't
mm,
get. And like, here you are, you're more beautiful than me, and you're telling me that guys do like Lebanese more, and you're like gorgeous. Um,
yeah.
she had a nice, sexy body too. So people usually, when they know you're Lebanese, the treatment changes from what you're saying,
Yeah.
especially from girls or guys.
Depending on which country the girl is from.
Really. So what do you
Yeah.
think is like the country that
I
changes, like,
mean, I don't have a lot of girl Arab friends. I have like four
and why do you think that is?
because they start making problems.
And why do you think they make problems?
I have no idea, but they just start taking ببلشوا يقولوا stop تدلعي and I'm like I'm not even
Really?
trying. Yeah.
Ajad?
Mm.
I didn't know that.
My most recent friend, I stopped talking to her
Yeah.
because she's like, oh my god, تدلعي كتير.
You don't at all.
Exactly. And I'm naturally هيك بحكي, so they're like, تدلعي
It's
كتير.
just the accent.
Yeah. So we stopped
Ay,
talking.
ay. I had no idea. What was that person? Ethnicity? Hmm?
هي كانت ميكس جرداني فلسطينية.
Oh, Palestinian, Jordanian. She's a
Yeah.
Palestinian but was living in Jordan. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Palestinian accent is kind of close to us, which is kind of confusing. No?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Palestinian and Syrians, they do have the closest
But حتى
accent to
Jordanian
us.
accent is close.
Exactly. Like that's why I don't get it. Like maybe we have it a bit
حتى
differently,
the
but
Jordanian accent is so cute.
I know it doesn't like
I really like
منت
it.
إيلي on the ears. Okay.
Mm.
And what about other than Arabs? Do they care anything
They're
about
like, oh my
that?
god, speak Arabic. It just like, because you know
The
another
Arabic, they
language.
don't, yeah, they don't know the
They don't
differences
really
in
know.
accent. So, do you
Mm.
think, other than Arabs, you think that Americans do care if you're Lebanese or Jordanian or whatever, or
I
they
don't think,
regard you the same?
I think they care if you're Egyptian.
What's up with the Egyptian?
Because, you know, ancient Egypt and
And
the pyramid. Yeah, I have like a French Egyptian. So whenever
mm-hmm.
she tells them I'm from Egypt, they're like, oh my God, the pyramids and the camels and the desert.
And the
She's like,
camels.
and she's like, yeah, no, it's normal. But they're like, oh my, they're fascinated by Egyptians.
So they care mostly about Egyptians, you think,
Yeah,
in your opinion?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. A
Not
lot
sure
of
why.
Americans don't even know about Lebanon.
Lebanon. I'm
One,
like, I'm Lebanese. They're
yeah.
like, oh, where are you from? What European country is that? I'm like, it's Middle Eastern. It's not even the Europa.
I know. Once my teacher thought it was Iran. I was like, no, that's not Iran. Two different
No,
countries. He thought
they
for a
don't
while I
even
was
know.
from Iran. He thought like Lebanon was a part, like a city in Iran or something.
City Iran.
Yeah. And that's a
City
teacher.
Iran.
He's like 60, 70. Like, he should know.
Wow. I mean, why he was white?
Mm-hmm. Texas.
Make
From Texas.
girls
And
like they're like, oh my God, I love Lebanese guys.
really, the Arab girls, they love the accent from
They
Lebanese.
love it.
They don't think it's girly.
No, they're like, يا الله حدا يدلعنا هيك مثل اللبنانية. No, because you know the Arab لبنانيين بيدلعوا كتير. So like حياة برئة. No, wait, what
أيوه.
do they say? صح؟
عمري حياتي
يا روحي انت
تقبريني.
لك they're like تقبري قلبي شو بموت فيكي انت سماي and they like die for that.
So Arab
Yeah.
guys don't speak like other Arab guys don't speak like that. It's just Lebanese guys.
Other Arab guys are strict. يعني ما بيدلعوا
I
هيك.
don't know. I'm asking because you have Arab friends. I
ما
thought they
بيدلعوا.
did. Some of them do, no? Like Syrians? They don't?
العراقيين
Yeah,
ما
I
كتير.
think they do. I thought they were very romantic type, no?
Their songs are very romantic. أغانيهم حلوة.
Oh, how many girlfriends do you have that are Arabs versus how many guy friends do you have that are Arabs? You said
This is
4
going
girls.
on YouTube.
And how many guys do you have?
شي 4 5.
That's not too bad. I thought the guys are more than girls.
I mean, I never go out with them
Why? Like
because
as
it ends up.
friends.
Yeah, okay. It always ends up flirting.
Them, they always end up flirting.
Yeah,
They don't regard it as friendship. That's what you're saying.
no. I had one for 3 years. I thought he was my friend,
What
but then
happened?
no. Uh, he's like, "Yalla, let's get married." I'm like, I can't."
You're a
So,
friend.
so I'm like, "خلاص, bye." I mean, he's like, "Bye." He stopped talking to me and got married. So,
So he was
whatever.
just talking to you in order to get something from that
Yeah, I
relationship.
guess so. I mean,
Uh, I mean, I'm not saying just Arabs do that. A lot of non-Arabs also do that. Just start a friendship with a girl thinking they
I
want
think
more,
all
and the
guys
girl
are
is
like
like,
that.
no, not really interested.
But that's all guys.
Most guys. Yes.
All guys.
You think all guys? I don't think
Yeah,
all guys. I think most of
I
them.
think so. Unless they're
But
in a relationship.
yeah, see, like not all guys. Do you feel like you have a standard to meet just because you're Lebanese?
No.
Like
I didn't أصلا think about the Lebanese thing until recently. وقت صار عندي like Arab friends.
you
They're the
didn't
one
care
who
about
used
that part unless لحتى you had
uh,
Arab friends, then you're like, oh my God, I'm Lebanese. I should act this way. They speak very cutesy, um,
yeah.
girly, cutesy.
إنه هيك بدهم إياكي تدلعي. I'm like,
Do do you think many Lebanese girls speak that way though?
yeah.
You think so?
All of the Lebanese girls I know هون they speak هيك
I don't.
تقريبا. إلا أنت.
I don't think
She's
all
Lebanese.
Lebanese girls do speak like that. A good chunk, yes, they do, but I don't think all of them.
اللي بلبنان بيحكوا كتير جلا.
I mean, I had friends that were Lebanese. It depends on who you talk to and what from what neighborhood they are in. And the neighborhoods تعمل اختلاف كبير for sure.
ما that's the thing. When I tell them أنا from Beirut, they expect the Beirut دلع.
True, like yeah, I think that too. Like people from
Because we're
Beirut
from
should be
Beirut.
like, oh my God, and
Yeah.
fancy. I had few people بالجامعة other than
Mm.
people like other from than Beirutis. Beirutis.
Beirutis?
Like sometimes they shift their accent, like they change their accent
They
to be more
do.
from Beirut. And not all of them, but some of them do. And I had this one person, friend, I don't know, acquaintance, not friend.
Yeah.
Um, she was like, I don't, this is not my real accent. I changed it to be more like
Beirut.
from Beirut. I'm like, oh my God. She was from, I don't know, the north, somewhere in Trablus, Tripoli.
اللي هني عندهم accent مختلفة طرابلس.
Yeah, Trablus, they speak more like I don't know how to imitate them. Like people from they speak also differently. People from Saida is a bit different too. Um, from Baalbek they speak differently. But usually when people think you're Lebanese, they immediately think
Beirut.
you have that Beirut accent. They think like all Lebanese people speak like that, and it's
Yeah.
not true.
لا أحلى شيء كمان they like speak فرنساوي. I'm like I don't speak French. I
Yeah,
like
they
English.
expect you to speak French too, man. Just
They're like
because you're
ça va.
Lebanese. Because we speak a lot like that. Like ça va, merci, like the basic
Oui.
terms.
I'm like لا English.
English only.
I'm, I'm the English person. You can speak to my cousin عادي.
Okay, so what do you think are the stereotypes other Arabs have of us?
And plastic surgery. وقت رحت معك على لبنان وقت رحت بمارش بالسيارة كانت مرقة حدنا واحدة هيك هيك تمها
I
قلت
don't
لك
think it's
نور
just
نور.
Lebanese. People just assume all Lebanese are like that.
رحت على الصيدلية to get like medicine and they're like I was بالشحاتة وبالبيجامة so
Yeah.
رحت عند الصيدلي وأنا عم بتمشى في بنت صغيرة عمرها 12 سنة لابسة كعب وحاطة
12.
الويك 12 وحاطة فول ميك اب بتطلع
Wow.
فيه من فوق لتحت بتقول لأمها ولا أخوها يجيلك الشرشوحة and I'm like you
She really said that?
like you know when you scam people she's like
Yeah.
yeah
Even Huda, like she cares a lot of what I wear before I
ما
go out.
تيتا when she saw me like راجعة she's like رحت هيك على الصيدلية شرحتينا
Yeah,
it was فسخة
exactly. Like you barely like go outside and people like expect you to be so like آخر طرز, you know? Yeah, they care about appearances a lot. I do
too
confirm.
much
And
يعني
prestige a lot and what people think about you a lot.
too much
Yeah, it's too much effort to put on yourself every day. I don't have time for that shit.
sounds so cheap
That's not cheap. That's being a frugal. Frugal? Is that it?
شو
Frugal.
شو هاي فروجل
You don't know what frugal is?
no
Be economically smart.
thank you so much يا smart I'm like
It's
I
not
don't
being
ما بدي
cheap, it's
أعرف
just being smart with your money. You think Lebanese people like to spend so much money left and right?
yes
They do.
they
Do
rather
you think
start
other Arabs also think of us that way?
oh yes
So do people look at you as materialistic when they know you're Lebanese?
eh. But then they talk to me they're
And they
like
know
انت ما
you're not.
خصك
Even like a lot of people, they do tell me like you're not Lebanese. Yeah, like you may
because
look like one, but you don't have the personality of one.
ابدا
Yeah, both of us don't. Yeah. Okay, so do you feel over sexualized because you're Lebanese?
sometimes
Sometimes.
yeah
Elaborate more. I want to hear about
elaborate
this. What?
uh well when I was fat no but when I lost weight yes
I mean, yeah, technically. I think that being Lebanese makes a
yeah
difference in
because
this.
of في هيدي the porn stars
Mia
ونعملها
Khalifa. Like
كل
in every country, they have four stars. It's not just Lebanese girls.
I know but I don't know why علقوا عليا أكتر شي
شهرت كتير, I think. That's why.
إيه بس
I don't even
كل
see her as beautiful personally.
she has a nice personality
I don't know about her personality, but all I
I
know, she has
thought
a very sexy body. Do you think like Lebanese women usually like are expected to cook and clean?
now no
No,
I
no.
think I think they're only expected to be pretty like when I like someone I cook so wait until I like someone
Okay. So you like the type of like wife husband, let me cook for you.
my
I
last
mean, there's nothing wrong with this in the cooking for someone. I like to cook. I cook for Freddy all the time. He's my brother.
لا she's married she's lying
Too bad. I'm not lying.
I mean you're married to me
I don't cook for you.
you cooked for me
I did?
eh you cooked بعيونك
Oh my gosh, shut up. What does that
وانا
even
أعطيتك
mean? You cook for your cat?
I mean last time I made a date dinner with my cat yeah
I mean,
هيدا
I kind
السبب
of do that too, but like, we don't have to talk about it. You wanna talk about Lebanese women and how people treat you as a Lebanese woman,
expect me to be perfect
and you don't like that?
no لأنه the
In what
Lebanese
way
women need
perfect? As like appearance wise.
شيء like yeah the appearance إنه كل شيء on point.
Yeah, definitely. I feel I don't meet the standards of
Me too.
Lebanese girls. No. Like
Uh,
I'm not always my hair done.
yeah this part على اللبنانية when they have like colored eyes they're very إنه بيحسوا حالهم فوق بلبنان.
Superior, you
Yeah.
think? You have
Uh,
colored eyes. Do you feel superior to me, مثلا? In
لا
that
I didn't
area?
even لا I didn't even أصلا كنت أفكر فيها بس وقت رحت على لبنان في واحد
Uh,
خضرجي he was like ياي شو عيونك حلوين I'm like okay.
okay, this is because you lived in Texas a lot of your life, so a lot of people do have colored eyes there. So
And
once
then
you went to
so normal.
Lebanon, you're like, oh my God, like I think I'm special.
yeah اجت فترة يعني كل ما اروح عند الخضرجي he was like oh my god شنك بيضة وشنك عيونك
Yeah,
ملونة.
you definitely are whiter than me. Like
but
skin.
they're like obsessed.
It's a new setting.
والله
Refreshing.
العظيم.
Okay, do you want to add anything to what we said?
In Lebanon they either like white or tan.
Really? Oh yeah, they do
Mm.
like tans.
Yeah
So
they
that do you think people in Lebanon are obsessed with you being white and you have colored eyes? No, people obsess over your colored eyes. ما كتير.
she's being modest liar.
عم تطالع ورا.
Because there's two beauty standards هونيك يا بتكوني tan or you're like you know
It's like the
colored.
Arab standard and then the American standard because we're getting very like
صح.
westernized.
Yeah.
Do you think Lebanese girls are not expected to work?
No.
I think they do work more than any other Arabs, but
ما
no.
بعرف. I don't know.
I heard two sides. I have friends that are so workaholics. They work all the time. And then other girls that don't want to do anything and they want the husband to do everything and they want to sit at home.
Oh, the spoiled ones.
Yeah, those are the spoiled ones. Get
Yeah.
education, even like a very high
They have
education,
it.
and then they sit at home and do nothing. Don't get the Lebanese thing and no, we have to be like educated and then we don't do anything with it.
لأنه بيحبوا إنه I don't know
They
مظاهر
they
كتير.
get يعني very purposeless education. They know they're not gonna do anything with it, and then like because it's like a prestige. Oh, I have my master's, I have my PhD, and then they don't use
Just
it.
for the people. كتير إحنا
That's like it mixes with like the prestige and appearance. They care a lot about what people say. Like my daughter, she has her PhD. And like, is she working with this? No, قاعدة بالبيت. Like, what's the point?
بس هلا actually like كل اللبنانية قاعدين بالبيت so
Yeah, because of the situation. I knew a friend that she was taking her PhD. I'm not sure if she took it, finished it or not, but she had her master's. She has her master's. She's still not doing. She just studied and not doing anything with it. Not doing any. I don't think she ever worked ever.
I mean even you have a lot of friends على فكرة they just got married
They
and
just
got
get
kids.
married. They got their education and maybe like bachelor, masters, and then they get married. They have kids, and maybe they
وخلاص.
use it like for a year or two. وخلاص.
Okay عم يعمل rotation he's like rotating.
Okay, that move your butt. بيعطينا his butt. Just give me your head. But
Yeah.
that's what the fuck? Dude, بعدين بصلح على الكمبيوter. Don't step on it. Okay. So, do you have anything other thing to add before I close? Thank you so much for joining me today. Maybe we can do this
Thank you.
another time too, if people like it.
Funny videos I don't do political. Leave
I
me
don't
out
do
of them.
political. Thank you for joining me. Yalla. Bye bye.
Bye.